Hello and welcome to The Gathering, a news channel dedicated to magic and gathering news from around the MTG world to keep you informed. I'm your host, the Wizard of the Post, and today we're going to be doing an M20 box opening. These will be available starting tomorrow at around 3 p.m. from your local game store. Instead of having to wait for a midnight pre-release, they have allowed game stores to now start doing their FNM as pre-release. So starting as early as 3 p.m. tomorrow, you can participate in a pre-release or pick up your buy box promo for M20. Trying to think of what else. Many stores had their allocations cut this time around from what I heard, so make sure that you, not their buy box allocations, but their pre-release allocations. So make sure that if you are going to your local game store, make sure you go in there, pre-register today if you can, if they're open. That way to make sure that you save your spot for it. So we do not have the official box opening knife today, so we just have the old Leatherman. So we'll be using it. Get fired up. Draw on the primal power of the elemental magic to take down your opponent in style. From giant fireballs to mind control, the latest cards from Magic the Gathering offer countless paths to victory. Find your favorites and join the fight. So basically for M20, what they're doing is they're really just forwarding the storyline. I think this one focuses on Chandra. As I said, Chandra was my sister's name, and so that's why I call her Chandra, not Chandra. So there you go. So, all right. Let's see. We'll start on the right this time. Keep it just slightly in focus there. And keep those right there. First couple of packs, we'll go through both the commons and the uncommons, and then we'll just rip straight to the rares. Angelic Gift. Metropolis Sprite, Keldon Raider, Audacious Thief, trying to get these to where they don't glare with the top. It's hard to do. Audacious Thief, Plummet, the good old reprint of Plummet, Stone Golem, Leafkin Druid. Huh, he's pretty nice. Frostlynx, a limited monster. If you're playing limited, he is a monster. Unholy Indenture. When an enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control with a +1/+1 counter on it. I like that. Uncaged Fury. Hello, Salty. God's Willing. Might of the Masses. Icon of Ancestry. Icon of Ancestry enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Not bad. Not bad at all. And then the Swamp. And then these full art tokens. They are so nice. So nice. I'm going to have to slide down a little bit. All right, Reduced to Ashes, Squad Captain, Frilled Sea Serpent, Act of Treason, Plummet, Soul Salvage, Mammoth Spider, Blade Brand, Maniacal Rage. Here's one of the artifacts with color. Return target creature you control and each art attached to it to its owner's hand active its ability only during your turn. Scampering Scorcher, another elemental for the set. When it enters the battlefield, create 2, so you get 3 for 4. And all your elementals gain haste. I don't think that's. I mean, it helps them attack, but that's really about it. Night Pack Ambusher. Oh yeah, other wolves and werewolves you control are get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. So even if you don't, ooh, wow. And a foil rare right early on, Cavalier of Dawn. Those guys are beautiful in foil. And then Bloodfell Caves. Get tap lands this time, gain a life whenever they come into play. And then here's the Ajani's Pridemate token that everybody's kind of stoked about. All right, let's get on with this. Miscreant, Raider, Gift, Crasher, Burglar, Boneclad, Dawning. Rabidbot gets a reprint. Heartpiercer Bow. This actually is pretty decent in my opinion, especially for limited. Loaming Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, target player shuffles any number of target cards from their graveyard into their library. So you get all your stuff back. Yarok's Finlurker. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Woodland Champion. What am I doing? Uncommons go down here. And then Lotus Field. Hey! And another foil, the Destructive Digger. That is one thing that they did say is they increased the number of foils that you do receive in these boxes and in the Jungle Hollow. It actually went up 12%, like from a 1 in 63 to a 1 in 48 chance or something like that. So the foils went up. The foil appearance went up considerably. I don't know the specific reasoning why. I mean, if somebody out there can tell me, I'd appreciate it. Ember Hauler, Embodiment of Agonies. Such a good card. Flying Death Touch, 3. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. Yeah, there's going to be some shenanigans with him. Ooh, I like the new treasure token. Check this out. I like the new treasure token. All right, Scorcher, Steadfast Sanitarium, Marauder's Axe, Destructive Digger, Sleep Paralysis, Yoked Ox, Dagger Cell, Anvil Wrought Raptor. What? Yeah, he's terrible. Disfigure. One of the M20 promos from the promo packs this time around. Devout Decree. Uh-oh, we have a cool one. Tomebound Lich and Kalia, our first mythic. Kalia, our first mythic. Oh, love the little elemental token. That guy's cool. Man, they did an awesome job on the tokens this time. I mean, it doesn't cost anything extra to print them and make them look cool. It just surprises me that they don't do it more often. And I really think a core set should have just like a boatload of different pattern matcher. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card with the same name as another creature you control, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Huh. Nice bounce shenanigans with him. And something like that card from Ixalan makes everything the same creature type. Air Elemental. Scuttlemutt, our little buddy. I like that. Ooh, Gargos, Vicious Watcher. Awesome rare. Awesome rare. Hey, and Evolving Wilds stays. Evolving Wilds stays. And then another wolf token. I keep trying to reach over here. I put a green card in the wrong stack a minute ago. Why didn't you stop me? Sleep Paralysis. Lock up a creature. Spectral Sailor. Diviner's Lockbox. Oops, Spectral Sailor's an uncommon. Diviner's Lockbox. Temple of Triumph. Scryland. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. Even though it taps, it comes into play tapped. So it lets you set up your next draw at least. Fairy Miscreant in foil. Thorn Falls. And a soldier token. Mastiff. Yeah. He makes me happy in places. Thought Distortion, Temple of Epiphany, our second rare land. A second Scry land, another elemental token. Curious what lands they're going to put out, because they're giving us these that come into play tapped. I mean, I understand they may be trying to slow standard down, but you're going to have the shock lands, you're going to have those, and what's going to be the third set of dual lands, because we're losing the ones from Ixalan come October. So I am curious what they are going to roll in with those, or they may just roll them back. I like Force Claw. I just like him. He's not that good or anything. I can't believe they've reprinted Epicure, but Chandra's Outrage. 4 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. Too expensive. Unsummon. Yeah, that's going to rage monster people. Ah, Fry. Spell can't be countered. Deals 5 damage to target creature, planeswalker that's white or blue. Poof. Nothing but feet. Noxious Grasp. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. You gain 1 life. Might of the Masses. We saw this a minute ago and didn't get to touch on it. Might of the Masses. Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each creature you control. And Bishop of Wings. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life. Whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 that's white spirit token creature with flying. This synergizes quite well with Resplendent Angel. That's what it's called, Resplendent Angel. This is your 2-drop. Whenever you play Resplendent Angel on turn 3, if you have, say, I don't know, a Johnny's Welcome in play or the Fountain of Renewal, then that makes your 5th life, so you get a 4/4. Then that enters the field, and you gain another 4 life. So, yeah. Yeah, that little hooker's nasty. Blossoming Sands. Ooh, Chandra, Awakened Inferno emblem. If I'm not mistaken, the emblems are just as rare as the other ones, so that's like pulling a mythic. Whether the internet is right of that thing, I don't know. But Mind Rot. Target player discards 2 cards. Let's see. Sedge Scorpion. I like him. Ah, the Lightning Stormkin. Flying Haste 2/2. The Wizards deck actually kind of needed him. They needed something. They needed a turn 2 threat. Warden of Evos Isles. Dragon Mage, yay! Villa's Broker of Blood. And see if I go over here, in case people are wondering why I'm not going center, you can't see it, so that's why I'm staying over here. Regular Old Forest, another treasure token. All right. Wolf. I'm just going to keep sorting these because I just don't want to sort them later. I want to sort something twice when you don't have to. Gift of Paradise. Befuddle. Murder, murder, mo, wasteland warrior. Iron Root Warlord. Goblin Ringleader. Scuttlemutt. The Rotting Regisaur. At the beginning of your upkeep, discard a card. I like him. That's interesting. No token this time. Did I already get it? Nope, just a jungle hollow. All right, last pack on the left, or I'm sorry, from the right. Loaming Shaman again. Retributive Wand deals 1 damage to any target. Wand is put into the graveyard from your battlefield. It deals 5 damage to any target. Yeah, this is probably going in my Duretti Commander deck. And I'll be sacrificing it every turn to Bosch. Blood-Soaked Altar. Sacrifice a creature, create a 5/5. Pay 2 life, discard a card, and sacrifice a creature. Create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. Activate its ability only anytime you can cast the sorcery. I like that. I really like that. Golos! This is the guy that I wanted. When Golos Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card and put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. 2 in each of colors. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana cost. Yeah. Yeah, he's solid. He's the commander. He's one of the commander cards in the deck, or in this set. He's not really going to... I mean, he's really good in limited if you get him, because he kind of gives you ramp, but it's on turn 5, so it's not that great. And I don't know. If you get him in limited, he's worth playing, but yeah, you've got to play 5 colors or get treasure tokens to use him. So there's a couple ways to get treasure tokens. I think, yeah, it was Merchant had a deck where he actually got to trigger Golos off of Scuttlemutt and treasure tokens and stuff like that. So it is possible. It is possible. Uncaged Fury again. Thank you for my red deck. Master Splicer. Create a 3/3 Golem artifact creature token. Golems you control get +1/+1. Huh, I like him. I just need to make him legendary. We just needed to make him legendary. He would have been good. Ancestral Blade. Create a 1/1 white soldier token and attach it to it. Quick creature gets +2/+2, so it's 2 for a 2/2. Not bad. And Dread Presence. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Dread Presence deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. So 1 round, 1 round, 1 round, 1 round. Yeah. Another elemental token. Coming off the middle now. Prismite. Blood for Bones has an additional cost to cast a spell. Sacrifice a creature. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then return another creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Creeping Trailblazer. Rule of Law. Hey, Voracious Hydra. Got both the Hydra boys. Enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Double the number of +1/+1 counters on Voracious Hydra, or fight target creature you don't control. A foil Cryptic Caves. Huh. Interesting. It's a land that replaces itself later in the game. Interesting. Soldier token. Brindborn Cutthroat. Colossus Hammer. Love this card. It's just so cool. Cerulean Drake. Steel Overseer. Haven't seen this guy. Put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature you control. Whoa! Yeah, he's kind of cool. Dismal Blackwater. And a golem. He goes with the Artificer we got earlier. Empyrean Eagle, Mask of Immolation, Aether Gust, Flood of Tears. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand back onto the battlefield. All right, Soldier Token, Rugged Highlands, Scholar of the Ages, and Tail's End. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Spirit, Plains. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Temple of Silence and Mystic Forge, a second foil rare in here. Huh. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact card or colorless non-land card. Pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library. Huh. I like it. And then a Temple of Silence. Go double rare pack. Woot, woot, woot. Vengeful War Chief, Wolf Rider Saddle, and Air Elemental. So, Zombie. Omnath! Yay! Our second mythic! Mythics are not being kind to us. No, 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 they are not. Do have 2 foil rares, though. Probably worth a couple of bucks. Wolf, Land, Leyline. Leyline of Anticipation is in your opening hand. You may begin the game with it on the battlefield. And a foil Tranquil Cove. Racking up on the foils. It's our first Leyline, though, so I'm a little disappointed. But it is a good one. It's not the best one, I think, in this set, but it's not the best one, but it is a good one. Cryptic Caves, Howling Giant, Yarok's Wave Crasher. Brought back. Hey, I've been looking for this guy. Uh-oh. And a foil Howling Giant. It's our 3rd foil in a row. That's crazy. A couple of zombie tokens. Brought back. Really good card. Especially with Lotus Field. Or Lotus Field. Yes, Lotus Field. Especially with Lotus Field. Tap the 2 mana, draw it into your mana pool, play the Lotus Field, sacrifice the 2 lands, play Brought Back, put them both back into the play tapped. Plus now it has hexproof and all that other fun junk. Okay, Soldier Token, Mountain, Loxodon, Life Chanter. When it enters the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total toughness of the creatures you control. Plus or 5 and a white Loxodon Life Chanter gets +X until end of turn, where X is your life total. And then we had a repeat, almost of the exact same pack a second ago. All right, so Elemental, Thornwood Falls, Wake Root Elemental. Untap target land you control. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. Rapacious Dragon. There's a way you can use with Golos to get him in, and if you're playing him in a limited. All right, Chaplain Crab. Pup. All right. Oops. Rapacious Dragon. Season of Growth. First time we've seen this one. Scry 1. Apostle of Purifying Light. I like him. Hey, and a non-foil Cavalier of Dawn. Oh, wait. Cavalier of Dawn is a mythic. So we got a foil mythic. Wow. I did not even realize that. I just thought the Cavaliers were rares. That's yep, foil mythic. Oh well, it does kind of look like the rare symbol. I don't, you can't tell it on the camera. If I'd looked at it on the camera, I would have known. But yeah, wow, foil mythic. All right, Shock is still in. Yay. Pulse of Marasa, Diamond Knight. Oh, kind of like him. Vengeful Watcher, Elvish Reclaimer. Gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a land, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. I think he was made for modern. He just sounds modern. All right. Token. Ooh, Demon Token. The 5/5 Demon Token that goes with the altar. Mountain. And here we... hardcover. Uh-oh. Repeated Reverberation. I like this card. When you cast the next instant or sorcery spell or activated loyal ability this turn, copy that spell or ability twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. So you cast Repeated Reverberation or Repeated Reverberation. Forest. Foil Forest, nonetheless. Spellbender, Bones. There we go. We're in the home stretch now. As you can see, there's the last row. Brineborn, Colossus Hammer, Salvager of Ruin, Glinthorn Buccaneer. Whenever you discard a card, Glinthorn Buccaneer deals 1 damage to each opponent. Discard a card, draw a card, activate this ability only if Glinthorn Buccaneer is attacking. So you can activate it multiple times with him attacking. And Tranquil Cove. Ah, Muyan Ling's Sky Dancer emblem. Islands you control have tapped, draw a card. Zombie. Dracuseth. Nice. And an island. Dracuseth is some good. Some good. Dracuseth, Ball of Flames. See where we're at now. All right. Token, Windscarred Crag, and Leyline of Sanctity, the one that I wanted. Yay. Let's see what we've got behind it, because it should be a foil of some kind. A foil plummet. Yeah, thanks. Overcome. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. Kind of expensive. Herald of Sun, good card in limited. Unchained Berserker, good card in limited. Especially if you play somebody with mono white, like, ah! Can't believe they reprinted Protection. I mean, I'm glad they did. It was one of my favorite mechanics, but Mountain. Here we go. Here we go. Cavalier of Flame. So we've gotten 4 regular mythics and then a foil mythic. Renowned Weaponsmith, Goblin Ringleader, and the Saddle. And I had intended to come and do this video last night, That way it would already be up for this morning. However, there was a nasty thunderstorm came through and my kids were a little on the scared side, so I stayed home. Planar cleansing, yay! Love board wipes. Chandra Spitfire, Lightning Stormkin, Gruesome Scourger, yay! Hopefully I'll end up with a play set of those guys, or at least real close to it. For my wizard deck. Yes, I play wizards. Yeah, I'm not meta. And I don't care. Drawn from Dreams. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. Hey, another fry. Manifold Key. Huh. Yeah. Untap an artifact, and an artifact can't be blocked this turn. Interesting. Untap another target artifact. All right. Wolf Island. They're sticking. Leyline of the Void. Got 3 of them. And a foiled undead servant. 1 Diamond Knight, Veil of Summer. Draw a card. If an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn, spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and black until end of turn. Ah, interesting. And another Cryptic Caves. We're in the short rows, as they say. If you've ever done tobacco or potatoes, that's what they say. Once you start getting down to the rows where they didn't have enough. Temple of Mystery. All right. That was what they would say. You're down into the short rows because it made it feel like you were going so much faster than when you were on the long rows because you're turning more. All right. Soldier. Dismal Blackwater, and Starfield Mystic. The realm of the gods opens before me. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Fencing Ace and Black Beetle. Probably got a couple of those, just not seen them. Da-da-da-da, the last pack. Wolf. Plains. 2 repeated reverberations. Ah, excellent. Moldervine Reclamation. Whenever a creature you control dies, gain 1 life and draw a card. Scampering Scorcher and Herald of the Sun. All right, guys. That is going to be it for this box opening. We thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you like and subscribe on the channel. There's some ASMR for you. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. If you like this video, click the like button because it really helps out the channel. Make sure you check us out on Twitter at bluepost_ELIZ. Make sure that you check us out on Twitch at The Gathering MTG News. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've been your host, the Wizard of the Post, and that was magic.